Category Pirates presents How to Turn a Headwind into a Tailwind and Accelerate Your Category Dominance Just Like Disney. Written by Eddie Yoon, Christopher Lochhead, and Katrina Kirsch. Read by Eddie Yoon's AI. In another mini-book, we shared how to think about designing a category breakthrough in the roaring 2020s and how to capitalize on tailwinds. But what happens if you don't have a tailwind at your back? Or worse, what do you do if your business is caught in the eye of a headwind? What then? For just shy of a century, one of Disney's defining characteristics was its dominance in the princess story category. 1937, Snow White, 1950, Cinderella, 1959, Sleeping Beauty, 1989, The Little Mermaid, 1991, Beauty and the Beast, 1992, Aladdin, 1995, Pocahontas, 1998, Mulan, 2009, The Princess and the Frog, 2010, Tangled, 2012, Brave, 2013, Frozen, 2016, Moana, 2018, Ralph Breaks the Internet. But look carefully and you'll notice a gap between Mulan in 1998 and The Princess and the Frog in 2009. The tried and true damsel-in-distress storyline had come under fire, not directly, but as a result of other changing winds in the political climate. The early Disney princess storylines elevated beauty as the main source of value of the Disney princess. But the way the world was changing and the rate at which women's rights were being pushed to the forefront of political discussions had turned an accepted belief in preceding decades, which was a woman's primary value is in her beauty, into a rejected belief. And this was not a message parents wanted to teach their daughters. We can see signals of this change in even a few key moments in history. In 1997, Madeleine Albright became the first female Secretary of State, opening the door for girls to see politicians as more than just men. Then, in 2005, Congress passed the Partial Birth Abortion Ban Act, which was the first law to officially ban a specific type of abortion procedure, pushing women's rights further into the spotlight and accelerating the public's dialogue around the subject. And in 2006, Tarana Burke started the Me Too movement to raise awareness for women who had been abused, before the term went viral in 2017, after actress Alyssa Milano accused Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein of sexual assault. One of Disney's most powerful tailwinds had turned into a headwind, and they had to pivot as a result. There's a reason Disney didn't touch princess stories for that decade. The category was changing. Our guess is they didn't want to be on the wrong side of history. And when Disney did begin producing female-led animations again, the company steered in a completely different direction. The Princess and the Frog features a black princess, the first of any Disney animation. Tangled, originally titled Rapunzel, was changed at the last minute to market the film gender neutrally. Brave features a strong female lead character who must rely on her bravery and her archery skills to undo a beastly curse. Not a man's kiss. Frozen is about a princess who sets off on a journey not to find a prince but her estranged sister. And Moana represents Disney's commitment to foregoing the damsel-in-distress narrative by creating a strong-willed female character who is responsible for saving her Polynesian village. What they ended up figuring out was the true power of a Disney story was about transformation and less about princess fantasies and the idolatry of feminine beauty. And what audience members wanted were to feel like they had the power to transform themselves just like the characters on screen, be it from a person of poverty into a princess or escaping the destiny of being only a wife and becoming instead a warrior leader.